Rob Thomas with Her Diamonds. Do you know who Rob Thomas is, Mr.
No.
Sherwood? He was in Matchbox 20.
A Matchbox?
Yeah, do you not know Matchbox 20? Do you not remember them?
Is that a car?
No, it's a band.
Because like Matchbox
Yeah,
cars?
yeah.
No.
So, there you go. He did solo stuff now, and that's a song
like
of his.
it.
Oh, good. Nice. Now, what's going on with your voice?
Well, I've been filming this week
Right.
a student film.
Right. Film.
And the last scene of the day before we came here just had me in a field in Landau screaming in pain. And then, obviously, while I was doing this, I got a text from you kind of going, whatever. And I thought, oh no, I've got to do the show. And then, so obviously, I'm a bit like voiced messed up. So I do apologise if I sound like my voice is... maybe my voice is breaking.
Maybe it is, at last. Because, we've both been waiting for it for long enough, haven't we?
I know. When's it going to happen?
You're what, 25 now? So it's
24, actually.
24,
I think,
sorry,
yeah.
yes. I'm
24 I am now.
making you too old there, so yeah, sorry about that. Now, also, in case anybody saw us last week, they're probably sitting there thinking, I wonder when they're going to mention it, because last week in said Torchwood,
Yes.
I believe you were in it, and I was in it.
If you actually look at it properly, I started off the week.
Did you?
And you ended the week.
Brilliant. Because we were both extras, basically, weren't we?
We were. Now, if you blink, you might miss me. Actually, no, if you watch me on iPlayer, you can still see it, actually. It's the scene where the Doctor and Jack go back to the hospital for the second time to go and find the dead body, and in the corridor, as they're walking down, there's someone mopping very sexily.
Very sexily?
Yeah, I thought it was very sexy mopping. That was me. What did you do on Friday?
Me and my mate on Friday were part of that bunch on the estate who went attacking the soldiers, throwing bricks and stuff.
You did, you violent little chav,
I was in a little blue hoodie.
With stripes.
With stripes.
Yes, and you get a lovely profile shot. I'm sure you'll be able to freeze.
Nose. Yeah, you can't miss it. It's like a crow inside some sort of Grim Reaper outfit.
When did the Grim Reaper wear a stripy hoodie?
On his days off. When he lived on the States for a bit.
You just imagine him popping over to Ely in a Kappa tracksuit.
Did you enjoy Torture, though, the whole thing?
The actual it was really good, and I quite like some of the moralistic issues that came up in it.
Really?
Because there was one point where they had to try and get rid of a portion of the children, and they were like, how do we divide it? And so there was this moralistic issue. Do we kind of just pick at random? Do we save people? Or do we get rid of those kids who are like not very clever and stuff like that? And there's this great moralistic issue that
I'd get rid of the little scallywags, I would.
But how do you determine a scallywag? I mean, it's very difficult.
The name.
Oi, boy, you a scallywag? Yes, miss. Why am I miss? Yes, sir. I don't know.
Why are you asking them the scallywags? Like, when I just said their names. Oh dear. Well, good. I'm glad you do, because obviously you're a big Torchwood Doctor Who fan, so I'm glad it.
Of course.
What do you think will happen next, Mr. Sherwood?
Well, obviously now Jack's been beamed up into space. It has been fingered around the newspapers that it's been fingered in the newspapers.
Oh, has he?
Yeah. No, just it.
Oh, it.
Yeah. That he might be returning to Doctor Who for the final 2 episodes. Oh, that's maybe why he shot up into space.
He's the face of Bo, isn't he, as well?
Is he?
Isn't he?
Is he? Well, it's one of those out there. It's kind of it's implied, but we don't really know.
Bo!
Bo! I think I do better with this Steve voice than I've got going on the moment.
Yeah, I think you do. Right, I believe this next song, before we head into the ads, and then don't forget as well, by the way, don't turn over when we go into the ads, that we've got the second part of the interview with Kai Owen coming up as well. But this next song is a special request.
We did have a little email, yay! Do send them in, because we love them.
We like to get emails, we feel popular.
And it says, Dear boys of Carry On Friday. That's us.
Oh, right, yeah, I remember.
Yeah. I just wanted to dedicate a special song to Joe. I had the most amazing time with him, and I wouldn't have missed it for the world. Although it was fleeting, it made a lasting impression, and so I wanted to play the Noisettes' Never Forget Me. Because you're my Joe, always remember me. I'm presuming that was kind of what they wanted. But unfortunately, they haven't signed it. So, Joe, hope you're out there and hope you enjoy your dedication from Anonymous.
Okay, and once you've listened to that, remember, Kai Owen, still to come.
Read by Daniel Merriweather, a special dedication for Sarah Hulbert, who apparently, again, according to an email, it's her new hot young crush.
Who, Daniel Merriweather?
Yeah.
Really?
Well, apparently she used to have one on Darren Hayes, and now her new one is Daniel Merriweather.
Really?
In certain lights.
He's got a good voice.
He's got a very good voice, but in certain lights, I think.
Yeah, dark.
Lights off.
Yeah. Anyway, you're listening to Carry On Friday. I'm Alan White.
I'm Peter Sheward.
And coming out here, Sheward. Pete's lost his voice because he's shouting in a field. So, for a film, not just for, like, kicks.
No.
So, yeah, we have to apologise for Pete's voice. But, coming up now is the final part of our quadrifecta. And you get a trifecta, don't you?
Wow.
Yeah.
Is that a word?
I don't know, but I just made it up.
I like it. Let's use it.
Quadrifecta of interviews. It's the second part of Kai Owen's interview. Anything more to say, Pete? Or we just want the words to do the talking? Well, words do talking, but you know what I mean.
I think we should just go straight into it, at least just to shut you up.
I think it's wise.